Good evening and welcome to Bruce's workshop. Um, this is a short video on how we go about making threads, not single point, but um, using a die, a button die to make threads. Now, one of the ways that a lot of people do is they take the die and they put it on the end of the shaft after making a bit of a cone there, and then bring the barrel of the tailstock up and use that with a bit of pressure at the same time and turn and cut the thread. The problem with that is that these are not always sitting 100% true to the back, unless they've been a very true machined one. But even so, the button dies are always loose in the holder itself. So what I've manufactured, and I've made a few of these in the past, is an adapter. Now this adapter is machined out, and this particular one is made for a 2-inch button die, and so there, for the 2-inch button die up inside, and lock it up. Now what I've also done is I've drilled and tapped many different angles of bolt holes in there, so that you can capture, like this particular one has 2 dimples, one at 180 degrees to the other, so these two will pick it up. Other dies have them at 120 degrees and so forth. So I've made that to accommodate all the button dies. And what I do is I offer the button die up, and it's much closer tolerance, and it's got a good back on it. And I mount that on the barrel. But what I do is I make sure that everything is very, very clean and very well oiled. And then what I can do is I bring that up into position. This is different threads and so forth, but it doesn't matter. I bring it up into position, and then with a pipe spanner I do the threading until I've got it to a point where I can take the barrel away. So what I'll do is I'll start threading that, and at the same time keep the pressure on with the barrel until I get a start. And once I've got a start and I know I'm running true, I'll then back the barrel away. I'll back the barrel away a bit further, and and then I'll be able to work on that. And once I've got it running true, I can take the tailstock away completely out of the way and just work with that straight like that. I find this very effective, and I've also enhanced this to take smaller ones. I've made a secondary bush which goes in here, and it's quite a neat fit, and I can then put into that bush, I can then put the 1.5-inch diameter units in. So that gives me quite a big range, and I've got another one for the 3-inch button dies, which I use occasionally as well. So that's my solution to thread chasing, manual thread chasing on the lathe.